off, and we are heading to PS2, and this is the picks that anyone expected to make. Steve versus Zombie. Now, I'm interested to see how this one's going to play out, because you got grenades versus walls here.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to turn into a war zone very fast. Call of Duty versus Minecraft. Who wins?
One thing that I'm... did you say Call? Okay,
I know it's Metal Gear. I'm not a moron.
I know, but still. Anyways, one thing that might come into play in this matchup is Snake's gameplay usually revolves around using all of his, you know, projectiles and specials and all that to keep his control of the stage. And Steve can normally get by with as little control of the stage as possible, like this. He's confining himself to just a small corner, and he's completely fine with that because he gets his minerals out of it. His vitamins and minerals.
They both have gadgets and gizmos aplenty, but for right now, it looks like AK is just taking one little part of the stage to make his own. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
Other than that, he can just fling everything at you. You want the minecart, you want the anvil, you want these hands. He'll give it all.
Oh yeah. I think that forward air stayed out on GameForThought's shield for like a solid second. Because when he hits someone's shield, they're holding a grenade, and you hit that grenade too, it puts you in a lot of stun.
Now, AK is confident to bring out another diamond here. He's no chunk of coal. He's a whole diamond, I tell you that much.
He's at enough of a high percent that some people would find pulling out a diamond right there risky, but
this is the resource master. We got to put him in charge of the treasury, man. He knows how to balance the budget.
He just really wants to close out the stock, which...
And I think that minecart before would have carried him off stage, but the nade saved him at the end.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Snake is just heavy, has a good recovery, he's hard to kill. So, just going for closing out a stock against him as quickly as possible, definitely a very good play.
My goodness, look at all of this nade action. You can tell that GameForThought knows his fundies.
Yeah. And then here's the other side of the matchup. Once Steve does get his resources, he does have to approach. Most people, when they think of Steve, they think of a character who doesn't have to approach. Once he gets his minerals, he does have to do it.
When AK approaches, he approaches loud and hard.
Yeah.
From the rooftops, from the windows to the ceiling.
At the same time, if you approach GameForThought, you are going to need to do it well.
And these two know how to get in each other's faces. This isn't CQC, this is full-out warfare.
Yeah, this is just a constant mix between defensive play and getting up in each other's face.
I love how brilliantly each of them is claiming their own areas as their war. This is literally a war zone.
Yeah.
Sun Tzu could write a book on this setup, I tell you what. And look at that up air. Play a little aggressive here, constantly firing off the C4. You don't want to put him in the right position. You want him to know that's there.
Oh.
And
Minecart actually snipes him off stage. Can he do
comes
anything
the
about that
setup!
high recovery? Oh, he can! He can. He can send him down to the pits of hell.
He told him,
down to Y level 11.
He told him no going forward. It's just down. Here comes an upstring combo. The infamous.
Yeah, when GameForThought was down in that pit, he was probably seeing some diamonds, and now he's seeing a lot more. But just getting hit by them.
You think he's got gold in his eyes, diamonds in his eyes, or just red in his eyes? Because they are both fighting ferociously. Like, GameForThought, not able to get those kills with the C4, taking a while to get in position to get the up tilt. He's just using those grenades to help back at him.
Ooh.
And sometimes they bounce back at him and give him the bad drop, and there comes the anvil. And that's gonna kill.
Sure is.
Does he take out his anger on the crafting table like a lot of people
GameForThought actually got combo started by his own move, and just ended up taking a lot of damage for that. That was not very fortunate for him.
These are the consequences of warfare, you know?
Yeah.
And they could have set that C4 up if he had the time to, but he didn't have the frames, I can only imagine. See, GameForThought knows his fundies.
And now here's the point of the match where AK should probably try starting to find some ways to approach, because you want to close out your stocks on Snake as quickly as possible.
You can just throw all those minecarts, dude, but those grenades on the ground make it very hard for him to throw that on the ground. He's got to approach from the tops.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes another one. Nikita! Oh!
That is going to kill.
Oh, Nikita shut the sensor the wrong way, you know? You gotta watch your backside. But a very intense first setup. I can tell you what, every single war philosopher in the world is gonna be writing books, chapters, whole monologues about this very matchup.
I believe every word of what you just said.
Of course. I'm mad ass.
Indeed.
I wrote the book on ass.
I gotta give that a read.
Oh, you should. It's great from front to back. But the best is, inside.
Like,
Yeah.
Like
Dap me up, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Game 2. GameForThought taking a nice chug.
Game 2 is going to start any minute now.
Now.
Yeah.
Did you see the shoulders on him? See how he was moving him?
I did not.
Oh my goodness, he was... The dynamics on those clavicles, my dude. So, AKFirez is typically going to get rid of all the cruddy materials that you do not get on PS2, leaving it only for stone and iron. Hardcore war materials.
Yeah.
GameForThought was the first to approach, and he was punished for it. He's constantly trying to throw those grenades at him.
Yeah, Steve just kind of backs himself into a corner, but sometimes that's just a trap, and you end up taking a lot of damage for it while he gets his minerals.
Constantly just placing those little nadies. More. Oh,
He's building his walls to try to protect himself, but those just quickly get blown up.
here's the diamond. He's going to use that right now. Why not?
Maybe not so quickly this time, but...
With how much you're going to be looking at each other, you might as well bring all the fire.
Oh, yeah. AK is definitely not at a huge risk of dying anytime soon, so using a diamond here.
Look out!
Oh, is he gonna make it back? Of course he is. He's Steve.
Of course he's gonna make it back. It's AKFirez, dude. That's infamous of him. You sit in the car and you wonder what went wrong with your life, and then all of a sudden you have an ice pick right in the face. You get lobotomized. He calls that move the car ride to the lobotomy. Believe it or not. He doesn't. I made that up.
Okay.
He's gonna use that though.
Yep. You should just be the one in charge of naming every tech.
Yeah, I'm the name master.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a sick actual name.
The name master.
Yeah. If I wasn't just trying to be a goof of
I don't know.
badass, I'd go with that.
I don't think anything could top name ass.
Name Raider. What's the point of that in Pokemon? Do they ever say your name is ass?
I don't think that's anything you can do in a official Pokemon game.
Like, could they ever say like, oh, your name could really be better? Is that the best you came up with? They're like, oh, I'm not questioning your creativity. I'm just saying, you know. Whew,
you ever gone to the Name Raider website? It's completely different from the actual Name Raider in Pokemon. He just tells you how garbage your Pokemon names are.
You see, I want that. I want a Pokemon game where like there's like negative NPCs.
Like the Name Raider is just an actual person for everyone.
Yeah. Every copy of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet is customized.
Yeah. Everyone has their own Name Raider.
Who hates them just as much.
They're just a tiny man living inside your Switch.
Let them out.
Just waiting to tell you how bad, just how garbage your Quaxley nickname is.
I'm sorry, but that was very close right there. I hate to break up this incredible conversation we're having.
Oh, no,
but
you're
both
fine.
of them were so close to getting killed there. They both lived. And there goes that diamond pick. He's not mining away
Speaking
at this
of which,
moment.
this is pretty much just an even game. He opts to actually use his diamond right there. That's strange because he could just die and lose it all.
Oh,
but it looks like he'll actually use that diamond to close out the stock.
Good buy-in. Ooh, he's taking his anger out on that table, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Don't blame the table, blame the player.
But that questionable decision from earlier is actually turning out to be just a great...
An incredible gamble, I gotta say.
Yeah. He took the gamble and it paid off, and you know what? I have to respect him for that.
It paid out.
And there we go. Now he has another diamond to boot. Yeah. So even if he does lose this stock, loses diamond, he's got another one in the back.
Oh my god, AKFirez knows not to. Whoa, my goodness.
And it happens right there. He just throws an explosive straight up, knocks him right out of the sky.
I've never seen a plane get taken out with a grenade. I'm sorry, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's a story you tell the grandkids if you're the guy that pulls that off.
I've never seen a zombie get taken out by a grenade either.
Yeah. No, I actually haven't.
Yeah. It's not a very common sight.
Ooh, now look at this. This is GameForThought really setting up his boundaries here. More grenades, more C4s.
He's just setting up Tom and Jerry traps at this point.
Now here's the problem. Tom's traps never worked out for the better, did they?
Yeah.
Who's the one with one? Who's the one that's about to get one custard pie? If you know what I mean.
It could be either of these two, honestly. This game is shaping up to be pretty even.
Both of them are just trying to get a ledge on each other. Look out for the minecart. That block held on a little too long to send it.
Yeah.
And
I honestly can't remember the last time an attack has landed. I feel like they've been at these percents for a long time now. Oh! He actually crushes a grenade with his anvil, and that's going to be the first damage that's been done in a while.
This is the most intense staring contest I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Double nades. Up top!
They're looking like they're at a stalemate right now. Neither of them really wants to approach the other.
I don't think we can afford a peace treaty right now. Oh, look out!
This is kind of a bad situation.
Through the fire and the flame, he's not going to get caught by that cart.
But if AK wants to approach, he has to do it really carefully because there is that
cart.
C4 there.
Oh,
but it doesn't matter. The minecart off stage confirming into that.
And the car trip to the lobotomy.